People of the internet, it's Multiplier with a review of this guy, the Zoom H1. It flies around like this. Anyway, yeah, it's basically this little handy recorder, as they say on the box. H1 handy recorder, brilliant stereo recording, now in your pocket. So, ain't like gonna be a normal review, if that was a sentence. This won't be a normal review where I read off the tech specs like XY mic design captures perfect stereo images with remarkable depth and clarity. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is a Multiplier review where I get down to the truth. And that is, it's quite cool. I basically just bought it. It's like £60 or so, which is maybe like $100. It's a little handheld recorder device. You turn it on. That's the best way to start, with the on button at the side. You got to hold it down. That didn't turn it on. So it's just high, great way for it to start. And then what you do is you've got a big record button and then you point it at stuff. So maybe you want to record a cow going like moo or whatever. You can record that and put that in your tracks, or just put out a compilation of cow sounds, whatever you prefer. But yeah, it works pretty well. There's no point in me giving you any demos of what the sounds sound like, because loads of people have done that and it sounds good basically. It's the cheapest one in the Zoom line. It's the H1. Has an accessory pack. Don't need that either. But yeah, it's the cheapest thing they do. Pretty cool, I thought. H1, I think it goes up a number every time you want to spend more money. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been making like noises into it, like I've been like chasing animals, like pigeons, trying to make it squawk. Turns out pigeons don't squawk. It's got some buttons on the side, things like input level, etc. All your normal buttons. If you like buttons, it has some of those. It has line in and line out, so you can have in and out happening. So you can use it as a sound card. It works as a USB mic as well. That's probably useful information for you. And it also comes with this cool, if I turn this off, goodbye. It comes with an accessory pack, which it actually doesn't. I bought that separately, which was in the box. It just flew over my head. But I'm pretty stoked on the accessory pack. It comes with a little tripod, which you can like put places. It screws on using the tripod screw bit. That's good. It comes with the little handle as well. I quite like the little handle. You can stick that on. Because one thing you've got to be careful of is if you're holding it and then you're like pointing it like a duck, trying to make it quack, and then you keep wiggling it around in your hand, then it makes a bit of noise. You got to like not make it bounce around in your hand, so you've got to be careful of that. So that might be quite cool. I don't know. It's like I don't know, it's just a bit different, like a gun or something, maybe. But yeah, the noise comes in that end through the little silvery bits. You've got two silvery bits in XY configuration. It's basically stereo. You get left and your right, all that kind of goodness. So yeah, got to point it at stuff. Some people mount this on top of cameras. That could be useful for you. For me, it's going to be predominantly duck sounds. I'm going to go around chasing ducks, and I'm going to become a duck quack specialist and use this to record all my noises. But yeah, seems all right. Comes with this little wind thing. Actually, it doesn't. That's in the accessory pack as well. Everything here is in the accessory pack. Doesn't really come with much as standard. Comes with an AA battery, so you can either put it in here or something else, whatever you prefer. Also comes with a 2 GB micro SD card, which I thought would be not enough, so I nearly bought a 32 GB. But then what I did is I saw that you can still record 2 hours of 44.1K 24-bit WAV with 2 GB, so I thought, I'll keep it at 2. Perfectly fine. Spend all that other money on other things. And then yeah, the accessory pack has a plug for like plugging stuff in, and a cable for cabling it up, and then this bit as well, which flies around the end of here, which you can put it on, but I'm not going to do that. What's the point? Little box for it. Pretty cool. But yeah, pretty stoked on it. It says auto level on the bottom as one of the little, there's a few little setting-y things like slider buttons, but, oh, that fell off. Auto level doesn't seem to do much apart from just not work, or it just does it wrong. So don't use that button. Put it in WAV, because WAV is better than MP3. Lossless, compression, that's just words. WAV is lossless, MP3 is compressed. Low cut off or on, I'll leave that off. Do all my processing outside of this. I got RX4, but yeah, I think it's all right. I'll give it some sort of rating. What's the Multiplier rating scale? It gets out of 5. Your face. Yeah, works pretty well. Recommend it if you like recording stuff. I'm gonna go record a load of Foley sounds for some tracks and sample packs and stuff like that, especially for drum sounds. Gonna get a load of Foley. Foley is a fancy word for like real recordings. I'm gonna record some real sounds called Foley sounds and then mix them in with drums and stuff to make them sound real, make them sound cool. So should be interesting. Also going to use it to record interview type stuff for some of my other projects, which will be pretty dope. And I think it looks quite cool on the tripod. And I can like put it there, and then like it looks better without the wind thing on. You want to put this thing on just because of plosives. Otherwise, if you get near it, the P sounds will fuck it up. But yeah, maybe just balance it like that. There you go. Perfect. The multiplier. Something out of 10.